Next, perfect day to night dress for the romantic. Okay, the romantic are the ones that enjoy dressing up. Okay. For example, they love to style their hair in different ways every day. They must put on makeup every day. And they will always be very, so-called observant about the trends around. Okay? So, and they love to play with colors too. And they love to use, like, for example, they could use a tie, their husband's tie, to be a belt. Because they want to be adventurous. They can try, you can really do that sometimes. You can take your husband's old tie, don't throw away. Sometimes you can turn it around and create a new style. Okay? It can be a belt, right? If it's really quite nice in of course the color or the print. Okay? So you can do that. Okay? And then a lot of you romantic, sometimes you like colors, so you don't like to just wear black or grays or beige. So you can play with colors. So you like prints or you like sequins and you like to have fun with experiments in trends. That's what most romantics are. How many of you think that you're romantic? You cannot go out sometimes without even putting on, at least you must put on your lipstick to begin with. You are my romantics. Okay? So I do spot some romantics. Even Dr. Yik, right? Yeah, she's a romantic. You see her flowy dress, and she, of course, I'm sure some of you here are as well, because I can't see everybody from up here. Okay? Then, not many people belong to the dramatic. The clothes that I have placed here for dramatic are not actually very dramatic. Right? They are subtle dramatic. Because if you see, some people will still dare to wear such prints. But some people will say, hey, this print might make me look a little bit older. But some people say, it's okay. With this, I will wear high boots. Then I want to stand out. So what dramatics do is they go for like short, or they go for like, suddenly they will have high boots, and then they have dramatic colors. They sometimes even do not coordinate their colors, but they say, this is me, and this is my style, and this is the way I like it, and so I just want to have so-called mismatched colors. So some of you might be thinking, yeah, it's very wrong. It's true. It depends on where they come from, what is their profession, because sometimes when you're in the media, in the entertainment, you need to stand out from the rest. You need to be remembered. So some of these dress colors are not very often seen. How many of you have seen a lady in all blue, cobalt blue, or hot blue? Do you have anyone wearing hot blue today? Anybody? Can see back there. But how many of you would love to be experimenting with colors? How many of you are very adventurous with colors? Hands up. Again, the romantic as well. The same lady over there. The rest? No? Scared of colors? Huh? Because colors can really have a very great impact on how others perceive you. Of course, colors is one thing, style is another thing, and then fabric, and then of course flattering your own figure type is very important. So, before I move on to the transformation, I'd just like to share with you the day to night dress guide. What do you think you should do when you want to be wearing, it's the same dress, but how do you up the look for your day to night dress guide? What do you all think? Anyone would like to share with me? Because I really love to hear from all of you, or some of you. Anyone want to share with me what are some of the things we need to do if we want to so-called switch from day to night? Anybody? They all keep asking. Y'all have any questions? But this time it's my turn to ask. Yes? Put on accessories. Okay, very good. Switch it up with accessories from necklaces, handbags, shoes, rings, bracelets, bangles. Do all of that. So I always say stock up on accessories, because accessories can actually really enhance your look. And I always say accessories are like the icing on your cake. The cake by itself can still be eaten, but with the icing, it's beautiful. So it's just like makeup. It's just like hair. Right? To style it up, it takes a bit of time. To bring your accessories and to decide which one to use, it takes a little bit of time. It takes a little effort. But once you put it on, it can make a total difference in you, and you can wow others just by that. Okay? Then, of course, you can opt for a darker shade of lipstick, because a lot of ladies in Singapore tend to use the same lipstick sometimes from day to night. Now, how difficult it is for us to carry more than one lipstick. Is it okay to carry 2 lipsticks? Dr. Yik says, of course can. The rest, Can we all see ladies starting to put at least lip gloss or lipstick in Singapore? You know, you're going to spend a lot of money when you see Dr. Yik and Dr. Lynette, right? Lynette Ng, right? Dr. Ng. And you're going to spend so much money maintaining, looking good. And you might come to me, do a color analysis, a style analysis to dress yourself up. But at the end of the day, if you don't spend a bit of time to look at the color on your face, if it looks pale, you're going to be very tired. Currently, I train the SGH nurses for the past 2 years now and still going on. And out of a full day training, half a day is dedicated to hands-on makeup and hair. Why is it that nurses need to wear makeup? I always say, can the nurses look more sickly than the patients? Obviously not. Same goes to all of you here. Right? Changing yourself, transformation is not just through dressing or not just through going for your fillers, your Botox and everything. Everything is holistic. So make sure you spend a bit of time and effort in that. Okay? So get your lipstick, right? And get the right shade of it. And at least go for 2, a day look and a night look. So the moment your friends say, go party, at least, okay, you have another lipstick at night so that you can still be seen in the dark. All right? Then add glitter. You can start adding glitter only at night when you go out. Then you add a bit more. Sometimes I see daytime, a lot of ladies put a lot of glitter on their faces. So the entire face is it's like glittery, a bit Christmas tree-like. Okay? Some people, it's like they don't put much makeup, but the makeup that they put is glitter. Just use the stardust, and that's it. Oh, this is makeup. Okay? So please, makeup, there is day and there's night. So if you need to, again, add on, you bring a few items to add on. Yeah? Then we followed by wear a different hairstyle. Okay, I think Dave did the great job by showing it to you. Okay, so please, at least learn how to do that on your own. Okay. Then dress for the occasion. Okay. Some of us have been invited earlier, prior a week or 2, prior to the event. And they do give you a dress code. So please adhere to the dress code, because many Singaporeans sometimes just find it a chore to do so. So if you do not adhere to it, you will stick out like a sore thumb, and you look a bit awkward and embarrassed sometimes, because you go in your office where when everybody is in cocktail chic and you are in business attire, and you say, yeah, you see, very poor thing, I work until so late. No. So you go there with the excuse that, oh, I work OT. But that's really not an excuse. The excuse is you didn't bring something to your office to do a quick transformation. Okay? So this is what you must do. You must dress right for the occasion and at least gain respect when you attend the event. Okay? So these are the so-called dress guides. And finally, walk the talk. Right? If you're dressed so well, you look so good, and you go slouching, or you go there just to binge and eat and drink, and people look at you like, oh, it's such a waste. You look so nice, but you are just there to look a little bit sloppy, or you look like you are just enjoying only the food and munching down on the food. Now I see people sometimes just eating away, and they mess up themselves, and they go, all that funny action. So your body language and all that matters. So please walk the talk when you finally have your look for the day. Okay?